Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 41. I'll get it right this time. The FIFA 21 Arteta era Arsenal career mode. As you can see on the screen, we have simulated up to the biggest game of all. If you haven't seen the last episode, go ahead and watch it because it leads up to this moment, as we don't have the top scorer in the league anymore. But we have one creeping up in Martinez, but we most importantly have Tottenham first. Away at New Hart Lane, or New White Hart Lane, whatever it is. Apologies for the burp as well, as I will show you the rest of the calendar also. We have them first, then we're going to play this month. We're going to play Crystal Palace and Southampton, with these two games in the middle, both the same game, of course, against Ghent, both in different countries, because they're both legs. We will simulate, because I do want to kind of try and win that, but I'm not going to take it really seriously. And also, before we go into the first game, smash a like if you're excited to see the penultimate couple of episodes of this series. I know penultimate second to last, but we'll roll with what I've just said. As Leno is in the goal, Hakimi, Varane, Gabriel, Maitland-Niles at the back, with Kimmich and Aouar just in front. Pepe now 90 rated, and Cole being the only non-90 rated midfielder, with Martinez and Lewandowski up front. Also guys, if you want to suggest, well, I don't think I'll actually have time, never mind. I was going to say some transfers, but this is the last month that we're in right now, January. We haven't had anyone really go out apart from Cantwell, and no one come in, so I don't know about transfers anymore. And here we are, North London derby time. It wasn't the best result for Arsenal last time out in real life. Going to make it the good one here. As I know it probably won't make up for it, we've got to try and win really, really hard here to get a really good and nice victory like we did last time out to really impress us. The team does look a lot stronger than last time. Still, Origi is the main striker, which I kind of don't really rate, although he did score the Champions League final goal against them, with Simon in net over Lloris, Doherty, De Gene, De Vrij and Reguilon. Decent defence with Lo Celso and Højbjerg in CDM. Lamella, Fekir and Son through the cam rolls, with Origi, like I said, up front. And what a slow derby it's been already. You might be thinking this was the clip straight after the kickoff, but no. 20 minutes in and literally nothing has happened in the midst of the North London fog. Don't really know what I'm getting at there, as Lo Celso has a ball through though. Origi, great tackle that though, as it falls to Son. We almost clipped him as well. Højbjerg gives it to Origi. They're actually starting the better this time out, Tottenham. I know it was Benzema who actually gave us a couple of struggles last time out off the bench, as he might be on the bench here as they're coming forward still. It's Son this time, and can we get a tackle in? Hakimi can't. Heung-min Son, we've slid in to try and block it. They're just dilly-dallying now, and I don't know why they're doing this football. I really don't like it. I don't rate it. As Lo Celso gives it back to Fekir. Are they going to do something? They might do, as it went past Gabriel. Or the payoff was almost there. As fortunately not. And can we just go down the other end and kind of shit house a way to getting a goal? We can't, because they made a tackle. Matt Doherty to pass it out. And here's Houssem Aouar gives it into Martinez. Almost half time, and it's been a very miserable game, as Aouar has the ball, gives it out to Martinez though. Can we set it alight? Cole is onside, but Martinez just can't squeeze it down that line. Lamella to come away with it, and it doesn't look entertaining. Kimmich though, can we cause some fireworks right at the end? Probably fireworks have already gone off by the looks of the mist, as that's a good touch from Martinez, and the first save of the game, apart from Leno's earlier one. And that was a decent chance to score. Martinez tries to squeeze it in with a finesse, and it's a good two-handed parry. Nice Simon, we know what he's capable of course, having him in another save, as it's Martinez with the header, and it's just wide. He had another chance straight after, but that is half-time. 0-0 in the North London derby so far. We don't want to end like this. We need a win to keep up with top of the league Chelsea, who are winning at home to Newcastle. So, same team, different result needed. And we definitely need a different result this time. Son, oh, he makes his defender fall over. Hakimi tackles him on the second time. Achraf Hakimi down the line to Pepe and into Robert Lewandowski. Right, we can get away here. Blake Cole down this line. He's got Matt Doherty in front of him. Does a cut away. Does Cole. Keeps the ball with a good touch. Gives it into Robbo, who gives it to Lautaro Martinez. Oh, and it's a great block again. I don't know who that was this time, but they're just blocking everything that comes at him. Kimmich as well with the corner. And Unai Simon punches. And here's Matt Doherty. Oh, Cole was close to getting that. I'm going to put the team press on as well. Need to press the rivals up big time. Can we get the tackle in there? We can't. And they're going to keep on coming at us. Lautaro Martinez is on flames as well, so I expect him to get a goal if he can keep it up. But however, they're coming forward. It's a good tackle. Now Martinez is actually free. The defender, De Gene, isn't close enough. Martinez running through, goes to try and turn inside of De Gene, and De Gene reads it. And it's Giovanni Lo Celso. Actually, good play, and Giovanni Lo Celso scores. Why can't we get a block in anywhere in that little kerfuffle in the box, and I think it is Lo Celso, is it? It's going over to Jose Mourinho. No, it's Eric Lamela. Oh dear. We do not want to be losing this derby, but look at that. It was Lo Celso with the initial shot. Not cleared there. And it's a 1-2 with Origi. Leno just starfishes when he doesn't need to. Just needs to try and make an actual decent save, but doesn't. And we are behind with only 20 minutes to go. And it's Divock Origi on the ball again. That's a really good turn, and it's time for 2 for Tottenham. Oh my days. The alliteration is real, as I can't believe we've bottled it. It's gone. We have lost our first North London derby, I think, since starting this series. And our last, potentially. And yeah, it's 2-0 Tottenham in the new stadium. They have been a lot better. Been a lot better than before. And this is a horrible result to get. Especially when we want to win the league this season. As it's Lo Celso through 1-on-1. Leno, no chance this time. And the hosts have the deserved lead. And Kimmich with the ball down the line to Nicolas Pepe here. Nicolas Pepe cuts inside, gives it to Osimhen. Could we get a goal back? Cole's making a good run. Cole's going to hit this, and he is going to score. Right, we've got 8 minutes left. Cole, if you pick that ball up, we may still have a chance. And he hasn't actually scored in a while, so it's a good goal for Blake Cole to get. Really good run onto the ball there. I'm going to put Leon Bailey on in the midfield as well. Want to go more attacking than Aouar, as that is a beautiful finish. Across Simon, but still, we are in front, and that's what I want to be. 10 goals in the Premier League now for Cole, which is still good, but the standards is set himself very high. As could we actually get a leveller? Here's Bukayo Saka running through. Oh, and it needed to be a cross, really. Poor ball across the floor as Leon Bailey has it in the middle, though. On to Saka again. If we could nick something, you know, this late on, I'd feel it as if it were a win here, honestly. As Pepe has the ball. Nicolas Pepe running at the defence. Can he find someone on the edge? He tries to find Saka in the bodies. Saka turns, Saka shoots, and it's easy for the keeper. He's going to hold on to it as well. We're not going to have another chance. That is the last one of the derbies. Please win that header. Get it forward, Gabriel, but it's a good interception. Lo Celso. And now it's Origi as the final whistle's blown. It's a defeat to the bitter, bitter rivals. The first one we've had, and that is poor from us. We had the better squad, the better players, the better tactics in my opinion, but Jose Mourinho's done a little bit of a masterclass. I'm not going to give him full credit, as that is a really bad result to where we are in the league. Awful, awful result. As yeah, where's it going to take us? Where is it going to take us? It's going to take us down to 3rd. Okay. So Chelsea are actually flying at top of the league, and Liverpool have a game in hand. That's just great. And Fulham have put in a bid straight away for William Saliba. I'm going to accept this, you know, because we have only got a little bit of the season left. I will accept it. I've been told in the comments as well to try and get rid of David Luiz. I have added him to the transfer list. Just no transfers have come in for him just of yet, but deadline day is just around the corner. As it's not even around the corner, it's the next day, as we have 43 million out. As you can see, Maitland-Niles will go on a pre-contract, but of course we won't be here to see him leave, as we might have time to get one in if we do sell a couple. However, we're not even going to get any bids for any of us players, and we've only got 27 million. We're not going to improve on the team with that, so I might as well pass on this window. No signings come in. I feel like the squad we've got at the moment is good enough to win the league, as we have dropped to 4th though, and Spurs are only 2 points behind us now, as we have a couple of easy games. No offence to Palace fans, of course, because I've got another series of Palace and Saints fans as well. But we should be winning those two, as it is Palace up first. Let's have a look what we can do with this team. They are all fully fit, though. But is there one change I want to make? There is. I'm going to actually not put Mahele up front. I'm going to put Osimhen up front. What is wrong with my fingers? I can't click the buttons right, so I can't get over to that right cam for some reason. There we go. I could go through the right back, as Leno is in the net. Hakimi, Varane, Gabriel and Maitland-Niles at the back, with Joshua Kimmich and Houssem Aouar in the CDMs, with Pepe and Cole in the cams, Martinez and Osimhen. For the top scorer for us, Lewandowski, because he just frankly isn't doing it as of late. He didn't score in that game. He hasn't scored in a while apart from a simulated, so he can go back into a simulated game, maybe the Europa League team, but his pace isn't working and he's getting a bit slower. And let's have a look at this Crystal Palace sign up, CPFC. But they haven't got the signings we've made, with Samba in net, that's decent. With Ward, Kelly, Vestergaard and Duenas at the back. Okafor, Munoz, Winks and Eze. With up front Bakambu and Gulhard. That is not a bad team. Bakambu I love, Okafor I love, and Samba in net. Great signings there. Jordan Lukaku on the bench. They've got a decent little team. Not as good as our team, of course, in the other save, but good. So can we push on and try and get an early goal straight away? That would actually make me feel a lot more comfortable. As Osimhen, you haven't had him in a while. It would be nice if it was you. And they have got the old Tottenham man in Harry Winks Don't want him to do anything as Martinez has picked up on a ball there. A bit loose. Martinez turns. He's got the ball fallen back to him again. He shoots. Oh, and it's poor from Samba in the net as it's 1-0 to us already. We have got the early goal. Lautaro with a homage to his other striker, Lewandowski. He's not passed away, but he is doing a little X across the shoulders. That's what a finish this is. It's a howler from the keeper, though. It's a huge howler. Look at that. He should be saving that any day of the week. Martinez isn't even facing the net when he hits it. He's facing away, just wraps his foot around it. Keeper doesn't do nothing, and it is already won. And here is Cedric Bakambu with a run off the ball. That's going to be a penalty. Okay, so we're not 1-0 up. We are 1 apiece because Varane's just decided to dive in the donkey. Look at this. Let's have a look. It was a shocker, wasn't it? I mean, there's no question about it. 100% a foul on FIFA and probably in real life. As Bakambu against Leno, can we save it? He sent me the wrong way. Cedric Bakambu is my pantomime villain on career mode this year. Scores. Yep, sent me the wrong way. Don't need to see it again. I don't care about seeing it again. We need to get back in front, as it is unacceptable what we're doing with our team at the moment. Unacceptable as they've got another run. Gulhar through the middle. I think they've signed 2 CSL strikers in there, which I don't mind. A good bit of business. I love buying the gems in that league. Of course, we got Hulk ourselves for the Eagles in the other save. As Okafor running down the wing. We've got right side of him. He goes back to Maitland-Niles. Munoz with it again. Bakambu now. Gulhar again. We've read that one. And it's through the middle. No words. No words at all. Like, there's nothing I can say. It's caught me off guard. Why is the player, like, he ran after him. He ran after him, Maitland-Niles, then just stopped and stuttered and let Bakambu just run straight through. Gave him the path, and we are 2-1 down at Selhurst Park. Maitland-Niles, idiotic defending. And we need to try and instantly reply just before half-time. Martinez was running. Gives it to Kimmich. It's a good bit of play, though. Osimhen. Oh my days. See what I've got to put up with in this team? So many good players. So much quality. Absolutely minimal. Bloody get up and go. There's no urgency. There's no drive. There's no get up goes. Even if we get level here, I'm not going to be particularly happy with the first half, as Pepe does get the goal back. So we are going to go in 2-2 like I wanted to, but it's not been good enough all around. I'm going to be one of those style managers where the team think they've done well. They think they've done well. Scored 2 goals, they're back level. But when they get in them change rooms, I'm going to rip them to shreds. Not going to make any changes, or I might do. But yeah, rip them to shreds. Not being good enough. As I am, in fact, going to make a change. I am definitely going to put Robert Lewandowski on. He needs to be on this team. In this team. Whatever you want to say. As Osimhen, I'm sorry, mate. I really do love your drive. That's one player who does give his all, but just isn't good enough when he does. Just lacks that quality that Lewandowski does have when the ball is at his feet. Of course, getting to the ball and making runs is his weak point, but this is what this man should be doing. As Martinez drives straight through from kickoff. It's into Lewandowski and don't reach him. And here is Munoz charging at us from their point of view as he gives it to Gulhart. Great tackle from Gabriel. He's actually the only defender who I really trust in this team. We had Hernandez who flopped last year. We should have never really got rid of Elvedi, as that should have gone through the middle to Martinez. Lewandowski, bad pass, but it does find Cole. What can Cole do here? Oh! He can fire us in the lead. That's what he can do. That's made me a bit more happy because this guy's back on flames. I'm loving it, Blake, as he gets another in 2. Great finish this. Look at it. Outside of the box. Finesse. Check and check. Look at that. Beautiful. Samba, I blamed you for the first goal. I do not blame you for the second. Wonderful strike. Maybe I have been a bit harsh on the boys because we have played well here as... Oh, that's a good chest from Eze. Don't let them get level again. It cannot be another level game as that's a goal kick. Great. And it's Robert Lewandowski. Look at the run from Martinez. They're making substitutions like Benteke when we've got Lewandowski to come on. No wonder we should be winning this game. We should be winning it by more. Gabriel with the ball as well. He stayed up from a little corner that we had as Robert Lewandowski tries to cut away. Pepe finds Lewandowski again. He's got to stay on it. And here's Joshua Kimmich. Come on, let's go forward. I'm playing like we're still drawing because I think we should have had more goals here against Crystal Palace. We have come from behind though, which is not a bad result in the end of the day. As Cole whips a good ball in. That should have been another. Being all over him in the second half, really. They just had a flurry in the first half, didn't they? He's got a corner as well. And the corner's gone in. Number 10, it's Robert Lewandowski. He's taking over from Gabriel's duties now, scoring all these headers. And he's come off the bench, proved me wrong, and actually kind of proved me right as well. I said he was good. I said he lacked a bit of pace, but he's done well to get his stamina going and jump up and get that header in. Beautiful finish over Benteke and over Ward to make it Arsenal 4, Crystal Palace 2. And there we have it. That's the final result as we get the win from behind. It was happy. It's happy days at the end of it. I mean, it wasn't great, was it? I mean, we went behind. We should have never been behind. But then we came back from behind. They only had 2 shots, both of them goals. So we did well to get more and score. And now it's on to the Europa League. Of course, not going to play this. I might put a rotated side out, although it is going to be a bit harsh because we need to win these. And I am going to change the lineup pretty significantly as well, with Renarson in net for this Europa League clash, Mehele, Medley, Gabriel and Maitland-Niles. So it's the same defence apart from the right hand side, with Bailey on the right, Bijol, Awa and Martinelli on the left, with Zaha in cam and Odson Edouard up front. Ruiz, he's just at the bit, ready to come on, chomping at it. Same with Emil Smith-Rowe, just can't fit in, because I have played like Zaha over Smith-Rowe because of course it is an important game, and Zaha isn't getting played much off the bench because we've got better substitutes, as we should be getting the victory against Ghent, even if we did play Smith-Rowe. So please, boys, don't let us down. You are a strong team that I've put on, and it's a 1-0 slender win, but it is away from home. And that's the main thing that matters. And it is on to the next played game, though. We have to wait to go to the next Ghent game, which I don't have a problem with doing. I'm not bothered about the league this year, you know that. As it is going to be back to the main squad, I just want to see where we are. We are 4th. I think we've dropped off a bit more. I'm not happy with that, but 1 win and 1 loss elsewhere would take us back up to 2nd. Then we need another win to get back up to 1st, with Leno in the goal, Hakimi, Varane, Gabriel and Maitland-Niles in the defence, with Kimmich and Awa in CDM, Pepe and Cole in the cam roles, with Osimhen and Martinez up front. Yes, Lewandowski having a rest because he gets tired very easily. So I'm going to trust Osimhen to try and get his voodoo over and try and score some goals. And let's have a look at this Southampton lineup. I'm going to say Crystal Palace. We just beat them with McCarthy, Valery, Koch, Akanji and Bertrand. That's a decent defence, with Zobnin, Vasquez, Adams and El Yunusi, with Petkovic and Baptistao up front. Right, these beat us last time out, didn't they, at the start of the season? It's time for revenge, and it's time for them to go home with 0 points. So here is Martinez coming forward, gives it through to Pepe. Can we whip a ball into the back post to Cole? Cole almost on it. It's an early corner. I'm liking this early football that we're playing. Did it against Palace, but of course got pegged back as Varane's going to try and win it, but it goes over everyone. As Osimhen now gives it to Kimmich. Can we get that ball through for Cole? We can this time. Can Cole get 3 and 3? Cole with a good shot. Actually almost got past McCarthy through his arm as he takes it through the middle, and he scores the 2nd time. Blake Cole does get his 3rd in 3 games today. What a goal that is from him, and that's squeezed past McCarthy the 2nd time round. Oh, he's honestly the perfect player. How he's not 90 rated is beyond me. Look at this. Runs the whole way round, slots it into that bottom corner, and it's 1-0 to us. Success. And Howsam Aouar, could we actually get another one? Goes straight through to Martinez, a bit off the ball for him, but he has gone through the gap. Martinez and Cole carrying this team all the way. Oh, and he should have gone all the way and put that in the back of the net. However, oh my days, they could level it. They've chipped his keeper, and they have levelled it. Why, boys? We've been all over him. Just had a big goal, a big shot afterwards from Martinelli, and they go and get an equaliser. It's Petkovic, of course. And don't say it's deja vu of the last game. We were 1-0 up, and then it ended up 4-1 in a disaster class at what's it called? St Mary's. So hopefully it doesn't happen at the Emirates here, but they have got themselves level. But like Palace, we've got to stand strong and get the comeback on. Here comes Kimmich. Can we just do that? Through that gap. Great pass that. Onto Martinez, Osimhen to carry on going. Give it out to Cole, who can't get there. And Joshua Kimmich now gives it to Osimhen. What can Osimhen try and do? He gives it to Cole, who gives it out to Martinelli. Not Martinelli, it's Martinez. It's Osimhen who finishes it. Love to see him back on the score sheet. It's been a while for him, so he's going to celebrate with the fans because he needs to connect with them. 2-1. I told you we needed to get the comeback on. Stay strong and get the comeback on. That is my new motto, as it should be Osimhen's perfect header. Howsam Aouar. Look at the run from Martinez, who could even get another before half-time. Going to let it bounce. Going to head it. Going to let it bounce again. Going to hit it. And I hyped myself up too much for that one as we are way over time. Referee, blow that whistle. And he does. 2-1 at the break. I mean, it was 2-2 last time at the break, wasn't it? So we have improved on the Crystal Palace result, but then again, need to get in front by more. And can we even extend it straight away at the second half? It's Pepe. I should probably have not cut inside, but I went to and I tried to finesse it. And here is Joshua Kimmich, who gives it Up to Osimhen. Osimhen's going to give it back to Kimmich. Can we get a goal here? Can Kimmich score? He hasn't scored for me yet. Oh no! What a finish from Joshua Kimmich! What a strike! Off the crossbar and in. And our captain this season, 90-rated Joshua Kimmich, gets one of the best goals I've ever scored. Oh, I mean, if it wouldn't have hit the crossbar, it probably wouldn't have been as good. And if it wasn't that man, it probably wouldn't have been as good. But he never scores. Never! And when he does something like that at the Emirates in front of the home fans, you have got to hype it up. What a finish, Joshua Kimmich, to extend the lead to 3. And Southampton actually playing really well. It's Gineppo, Moussa Gineppo. He's done absolute bits to get around there, and it is 3-2. Deserved from that move. It was a great finish. I mean, I don't know where it's come from. They have been better this season, but I did not expect that. And who is it with the goal? We just are leaking quite a bit at the moment. We've put a Mehele on, though, for Gabriel, who's his main centre-back. Maybe an issue because Leno should have saved that really, and it's Franco Vasquez with his first. And here is Gineppo on the ball again. Boys, don't bottle this. Gineppo is changing the game as we got a good foot in there, and Varane, get rid of it. Good ball up to Cole as well. I mean, Moussa Gineppo, I might have signed him if I would have knew we were capable of this stuff. As Cole's running forward though, Blake Cole, can he just be capable of something different? Gravius makes the defender Jan Valery, but not got around him. As Kimmich gets man of the match, well deserved, announced by the commentary. Please don't let Moussa Gineppo walk away with it if he can set up or score a goal. As they're coming through, we've had to take his player out, and I know it was a bad tackle. Free kick! To Hasenhüttl's men, as it just showed you Hasenhüttl. Can they do anything at the end? It's Petkovic going off. It's Cutrone coming on, and it's a save from Leno. Keep hold of it, Patrice. Not Patrice. Burnt. As we're going to whack this at the last minute. Referee, blow that whistle, and he does. The last win of the episode. Our second win. Just a shame we didn't get it in the derby. Against Southampton 3-2, and it's 3 points. Precious points on the board. That was a nice feeling as Spurs and Man United drop points with draws to Brighton and Newcastle. You absolutely love and adore to see it. As we move on to Ghent next, need to get the result here though, and hopefully a convincing one, because 1-0 doesn't fill me with optimism. And here it is. Going to play the second team again, maybe a risk, but I'm going to try it. We're at the Emirates anyway, with Renassin in goal, Mehele, Medley, Gabriel and Maitland-Niles in the team. Martinelli, Aouar, Bijol and Bailey on the right, with Zaha and Edouard both going up a rating. Very nice to see that from those boys who aren't really getting as much time as they probably deserve. So can they do themselves justice in the Europa League? If they do win this round comfortably, this might be my team going forward when I actually decide to play games if we get further in the competition. But of course, not the priority this year. Is can we get the result against Ghent? To get us through, we get a draw. So not the best, but it has got the job done. Martinelli I saw scored and it won't let me scroll back up. So yeah, that's really good. Newcastle getting through as well. Sporting, Rennes. Lazio or Marseille, can't tell. Spartak Moscow and probably United over Atalanta, as it's on to the Emirates Cup next time, the FA Cup that is, as we've got Swansea City, probably be simulating that one, as I need to see which fixtures we have in the next episode. If you haven't seen the thing at the start of it as well, when I wasn't speaking, it was just a couple of subtitles. Unfortunately, it's in my control but a little bit out of. I've been told to try and spend Christmas with the family, which shouldn't be something I get told. It should be something I just do anyway. So I agree with it that I am going to take 3 days off from Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. But then again, there will be a video on Christmas Day, so look forward to that. So unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well, so you do not miss an episode. I'll give you a hint on what that video is on Christmas Day. It isn't any content. It's going to be an update video telling you what's happening with the channel. We may have some reduced videos, but a big, in my opinion, step forward for the channel, and hopefully you guys can agree. So I will see you all later. Enjoy that video when it comes, and enjoy your Christmas from the Arsenal Arteta era save. In a bit, peace.